Hi again, everyone. Hope your week is going along just fine. Today we're going to talk about those weather buzzwords that we hear about from time to time. Polar vortex, El Nino, or if you were watching any national news programs today, reading any online news sources, you might have read about the Pineapple Express. You might know what it is already, but I'm going to go over what the Pineapple Express means to me. Okay, so here it is. Here's our national satellite picture. Obviously, we've got a huge storm out here on the West Coast, Portland, Oregon, San Francisco being impacted by this storm. And it's the Pineapple Express. And you can see this river of moisture flowing in off the Pacific. So why Pineapple Express? Is it dropping pineapples from the clouds? No. It's because, look where this river of moisture goes to. All the way back to Hawaii. In this instance, pineapples grow in Hawaii. So Pineapple Express, a tropical connection, and it is really causing a lot of problems with flooding. Heavy rainfall in San Francisco. Watch the rain. I'll put this into motion. This rain goes all the way up through Northern California. The storm lashes against Washington and Oregon and Seattle. I want you to watch Seattle in particular here. I watched a time lapse earlier from today, and one of these showers went by, and as it went by, the sun came out, and that gorgeous rainbow popped out behind it. Isn't that fascinating? That's some good stuff. So the question is this all tied to El Nino? We officially are not in an El Nino yet, though the Japanese Weather Bureau says we are now, but the United States Climate and Data Center says not yet. Still waiting for a few more things to happen before they officially declare an El Nino event happening. But here's typically the El Nino winter weather pattern. We've got the polar jet stream moving across the Great Lakes, and so you have lots of lake effect snow. We saw some of that in Buffalo, remember how heavy it was? And then you have the Pacific jet stream, which would be more of an impact for us. Storms flowing across the southern plains. Cool conditions thanks to the cloud cover, but wet conditions. Warmer than average winter over much of the northern half of the United States. And so we're kind of somewhere here in the middle between these two. But I want to show you something because the next storm that comes in here really follows somewhat of an El Nino pattern. So we talked about blocking yesterday, and we're still in that right here, this omega block pattern, and it is keeping us dry. Watch this storm out here on the west. This is the one we want to pay attention to. Not so much the one on the east, because I want to show you where this one goes. Watch it move eastward. Watch it move straight across. So it follows that typical El Nino pattern moving across the southern and central plains. So it really looks like it has some El Nino tendencies to it. So Pineapple Express has nothing to do with pineapples falling from the sky and everything to do with the tropical connection of moisture all the way back in Hawaii, and the El Nino pattern is still developing, and we may have an official El Nino probably declared at the beginning of January. Thanks for stopping by KJRH.com. Have a great weekend.